As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you.
Ooh.
Find your next ride at Autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Tush Push conversation is really ruining what should be and could be a very interesting week in Eagles conversations. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel. You can also find me hosting Trending in the AM today, live at 8 a.m. I got the show linked below, copy, paste. Join the YouTube channel, chat, and bring your thoughts and opinions on everything I say here, which is not just going to be Tush Push talk, and everything else going on in Philadelphia sports. Hey, maybe by the time we're listening to this, the Phillies have won the NL East. You never know. Guys, the Eagles did win 20-17 against the Chiefs, but the narrative all day on Monday has been about the Tush Push, the unofficial death of the Tush Push, because you got officials, you've got Adam Schefter, you got media just complaining and moaning and groaning about the Tush Push because, yes, there were two plays or one play that we were false start and it was not called because, we could slow things down and point it out. Not pointing out that there was offsides, whatever. Making excuses for the Chiefs because of the Tush Push. The Tush Push had nothing to do with Travis Kelce dropping a ball that turned into an interception. The Tush Push had nothing to do with Andy Reid going in for it in fourth down in their own territory when they should have. The Tush Push had nothing to do with missed field goals, dropped passes, overthrows from Patrick Mahomes, but that's okay because there should be other narratives coming out of the game. And now I do think games like this will be why and how the NFL does eventually ban the Tush Push. But guys, there's other things to discuss from this game, like the predictable, slow, methodical, lackadaisical offense that Kevin Patullo ran yesterday or on Sunday. I want to give you some sense. These are from Shane Half right here from the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. They ran 11 plays from pistol on Sunday. Only one, the first play of the game, was a pass. 14 plays under center on Sunday, all passes. 33 plays in shotgun, 26 passes. And two of those, runs were draws on third and long. So really, it's so predictable, this offense. And that's something we need to figure out. That's something that Kevin Patullo has to figure out how to get better at. Now, I do want to point out that there were opportunities for bigger plays. Let's just be honest. Chris Jones manhandled Landon Dickerson multiple times on Sunday. On the first play of the game, that first pistol, formation that was a pass, Grant Calcaterra just blew his blocking assignment completely. They had A.J. Brown running down the sideline wide open, but Jalen Hurts couldn't even look in that direction because he was avoiding the blitz that Grant Calcaterra just blew. So there were opportunities, and that first play of the game set the tone, possibly maybe scared Kevin Patullo into calling different kinds of plays throughout the game. Dallas Goedert, the loss of Dallas Goedert is a big deal. It doesn't really affect our win-loss record like a Lane Johnson, but it does affect how the offense moves and how the offense can be called. The Eagles have had a severe lack of competent backup tight ends for a long time now, and it's crazy knowing that Dallas Goedert misses so much time that Howie Roseman hasn't done much there. But, this whole game plan, this whole theory that Jalen Hurts won't throw the ball deep, it's all about the tush push. And I do think they maybe rely on the tush push too much. But it all changes if Jalen Hurts throws that ball to A.J. Brown because he gets the blocking. He was under pressure so much in that football game. 16 of the 25 times he dropped back, he was blitzed. It was the most blitzes from a Chiefs defense since 2019. He had 2.11 seconds to throw the ball on average on Sunday, Jalen Hurts. So all things that kind of played into the factor. And again, let me remind you, the Eagles' offensive line didn't do a great job. I mean, Landon Dickerson's been banged up and is hurting, but he got beat up a lot by Chris Jones. On a side note, I saw it after I recorded Monday's show, was that Chris Jones was yapping on the line during the victory formation for the Eagles about, you didn't even get 100 yards. And Jalen Hurts just yapped, shut your bleepity up. We just won the game. And I often think about that a lot since I've heard that. Jalen Hurts has got this new confidence from winning the Super Bowl, this new validation. Jalen Hurts, his personality is starting to shine a little bit more. And that's a big, big area where he's starting to shine, where he doesn't mind, speaking his mind to opposing players. He got in Tyler Steen's face at one point in the game for missing an assignment. So you love to see Jalen Hurts continuing to evolve. I want to shout out Moro Ojomo, who also had a really big game on Sunday. I mean, we're talking about Drew McCoub and his interception. We keep forgetting about the play he made, the tackle he made on fourth down on Hollywood Brown. That was a huge play from Drew McCoub. But Moro Ojomo, 6 pressures, a 22.2% pass rush win rate, 5 hurries, 2 quarterback hits. Obviously, got a sack in the game. Moro Ojomo dominated on the Eagles side. And we also saw Jalen Carter lining up, on the edge. The defense was just so good on Sunday for the Philadelphia Eagles. That is why the Eagles won the game and the Chiefs lost. Not because of a missed false start on a tush push. They won the game, the Eagles, because Vic Fangio and that defense dominated. Here's another interesting stat. We created a turnover. The Eagles did not turn the ball over. In the last 19 games, the Eagles are 18-1. That only loss being a Kenny Pickett start. In those 19 games, we have 8 turnovers, the Eagles offense. But the Eagles defense has created 39 turnovers. That's a plus 31 on the turnover differential. It's crazy. It really is. Some other NFL notes real quick. Jaden Daniels, his status for next week is uncertain. He has got a knee injury for Sunday with the Raiders. Marcus Mariota would be the backup there. Joe Burrow had surgery, or they announced he's going to have surgery for turf toe. He is going to miss 3 months, which means Jake Browning is going to be your Bengals starting cornerback. Justin Fields entered concussion protocol. He'll be doubtful next week. Brock Purdy, still questionable with his turf toe injury. That's what turf toe injuries this year. And J.J. McCarthy's already been ruled out with an ankle injury. He's going to miss up to about 4 weeks. We play them week 7. So that's something to think about. The backup for J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings is one Carson Wentz. Little side thing. The world coming full circle. Everyone always remembers the Eagles should have drafted Justin Jefferson over Jalen Reagor. What would Carson Wentz's career been like in that situation? Well, he's going to be throwing passes to Justin Jefferson next Sunday for Minnesota. A lot of quarterback injuries in the NFL there this past week. So I wanted to, get everybody up to date on that. I think I covered the rest of my notes here. But again, remember, the Eagles won. They're 2-0. That's all that matters. We move on to the Rams. We move on to what Kevin Patullo needs to do next week to get the offense humming. We didn't complain too much about the defense struggling last year early in the season. We didn't complain about Kellen Moore inconsistencies early in the season. Let's see if Kevin Patullo can adjust and pivot. It's only 2 weeks, guys. Anyway, with that being said, go Birds! And bubbles up.
Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. And this one is specifically for new customers who can bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PINPULL. That's code PINPULL to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That is 467369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Fees may apply in Illinois. Void in Ontario. Bonus bet expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Tonight, turn down the noise of the day and focus on the rest with AGZ, the nightly drink for winding down and resting up. New from AG1. AGZ supports your body's natural sleep cycle with clinically studied key herbs, adaptogens, and minerals in amounts supported by research. And no melatonin, helping you wake feeling rested. Wind down, rest up with AGZ. Learn more at drinkagz.com.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
If you thought goldenly breaded McDonald's chicken couldn't get more golden, think Golder, because new sweet and smoky special edition gold sauce is here. Made for your chicken favorites. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.